I'm Dane, and this is Philip, and I want to explore an imagination of art. Now, first of all, the difference between the rational, cultured, lineal mind and the artistic mind is transcendence. Transcendence of the cult, transcendence of the boundary, transcendence of language, to move through beyond words, to touch a wordless place in the artist and in the one experiencing, in the one engaging with the art. Now, how do you move into the unknown? How do you move beyond the cult and be safe and interface with the cult? This is the question, the quest of the artist, right? How to explore, how to create on the edge. Now, the more structured, the more cult-like boundaries, the more challenging this is, right? So if we strip away the veils to find the path, the movement of the art, right? We must have the full continuum available to us. We must be able to transcend the taboo, right? So in our cult, we have taboos around gender interactions. We have taboos around age. We have taboos around political interface, particularly in extremism, right? We have taboos around gender preferences, right? We have taboos around money. We have taboos around nudity. We have taboos around mixing certain mediums. They're just not done, right? We have, in a certain way, a taboo around wasting money, right? Or being unproductive or looking bad, right? We have a variety of boundaries. And the more we seek to honor these boundaries, the more we lose the transcendent, the part that goes beyond and explores. So what is my vision in this moment for art? Well, we have garden art. This is the art of planting and design, right? To create a garden as art. We have garden art. We have garden art moving through the landscape of time and space. We have cooking art, right? The art of interfacing with the garden, consuming, right? Giving back our energy to fertilize life. We have cooking art, the art of taste, the art of smell, right? We have the art of interacting with animals, right? Animals' interaction with one another, right? Imagine, right? Imagine the chickens moving to the rhythm, right? When you take video of animals in certain engagement and play it backwards and forwards, right? You can create a correlation of rhythm between what is observed and, animals in the garden, right? You have the interaction with humans and animals, right? We, of course, have always all of the senses, and, in live performances, you can play with smell, you can play with taste, you can have people enter the circle, right? And bring heat, bring cool, bring sound, bring movement, right? And the audience can experience the full range of the art, of the artist. Now, we also have the interplay of different times, right? If you do a dance, right? If you do a dance in a circle or do acrobatics in the circle, right? And then fade to an aspect of time, right? Ripening tomatoes, right? Carrots, wildlife, right? To an interaction of animals, right? With continuity in shape, continuity in sound, but in different times or different sets and settings, right? To fuse doing something, to fuse conversation with song, right? Can you take a snippet of conversation and overlay it in a song, and the song becomes the refrain, right? So there's an enormous tapestry between eating, between growing, between animals, between humans, between conversation, between song, right? In medleys of time. Poetry that we love, poetry that we create, right? We have the poetry of meaning, right? We have ling, right? We can go outside of meaning, right? There is no word. There is no word, right? And yet we have words, right? We have this continuum, this tapestry between words and no words, right? We have other languages, spoken in this language, spoken in that language. We have the traditional and the new, the continuum of what was done before, a traditional costume, and a costume that has never existed, right? We have the story, and we have that which transcends the story, right? We have the collective vision, the collective inspiration, 5 artists sitting together, brainstorming, exploring, shaping. We have the collective. But then we have the solo. No, I'm going to do this. There's room for both, right? There's room for both over time, right? Are you an artist? Do you seek to explore the transcendent territories of beauty, truth, goodness, and love? Does your love include the darkness? Does your love include the shadow, right? Or have you cut it into pieces and this is love and this is not love? Where are those boundaries, right? Where does your imagination bring you spontaneously in the moment? And what can you surrender control to let that moment be captured by another, right? And taken along the wild walk into the dark wood, to find inspiration, to find something there, to find order emerging from the chaos. And can you take the viewer? Can you take the listener on the journey with you? Right. This is the exploration in a gathering, coming, going, life as art.